Hello everyone, welcome to tarotsofine. Today is March 21st, 2020, and this will be a general tarot card reading for the sign of Leo that applies to your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the fourth week of March 2020. I'll be using the tarotdelanuit. It's a beautiful, magical deck, and you can see the full deck in my flip through playlist along with some other ones. So just want to wish you all well. Hang in there while we're dealing with this epidemic, and let's see what the fourth week has in store for you Leos. What does Leo need to know for the fourth week of March? What does Leo need to know? Leo. The Queen of Pentacles flipped out. We'll see if that comes out again. Okay, now we have 3 cards. Okay. One more shuffle and that'll be it. Okay, 2. Another one. Okay, here we go. We have the Hierophant. Second card is the King of Swords. That's one of the cards that tried to jump out there. Third card is the Four of Cups. Little boredom here. Oh, fourth card is the Four of Swords. Another card that wanted to come out. Okay, well, I guess they came out after all, eh? And then we have the Five of Wands as the bottom card. Let me have a look here. Underneath the Five of Wands is the Judgment card. So we'll see if that applies to your reading. Okay, so I do think the Judgment card is applicable in your reading. So I'm going to add it. You get an extra card. So we have 2 major arcanas. We have Judgment and the Hierophant. So they're important to your reading. So I've noticed that we have 2 cards that are number 4 here. So there's a stuckness, and I'm getting that also with the Five of Wands here. I feel like there's 2 people that are feeling stuck. We have the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords. So I feel like it's two people that are feeling this way. They're bored where they are, and they feel like they can't do anything, and time keeps ticking away. So I have a clock behind her and in front of her. So time is passing. There's cobwebs. So the time feels like it's dragging along, chugging along. And I've noticed we have 2 5s here. 5 of Wands and a Hierophant. So I feel like the Hierophant here has to do with the status quo, commitments, things that are locked in or locked down. A lot of us are experiencing lockdown with this epidemic. So it's creeping up in my readings. I was wondering how that would work, but it's just coming out the way it needs to. I feel like this couple here, they're on a bridge, but they're not looking at each other. It's in London. There's a London bridge. So this could have something to do with someone in the UK. It's very specific, but I'm seeing it, so I'm saying it. And there's that song, you know, London Bridge is falling down. That kid's song, London Bridge is falling down. So I really get a sense, like usually the 5 of Wands, you see people that are competing. There's a conflicted energy. But I don't get that sense in this card. I get the sense that these two really do want to connect, but they're not looking at each other because they can't, they're not together. They're on that bridge and it feels like everything's collapsing. London Bridge is falling down. There's a lot of smoke here, so I feel like they're not communicating this to each other. I feel like they want to come together. They want to close that gap, that bridge. There's another London word, gap. Mind the gap. I know because I've been there. And that's for the metro or train system. Mind the gap when you're getting on that train. So yes, I feel like these two, they want to be together, but they can't, and they're not communicating those feelings to each other. So because of that, with the smoke, they're not sure that the other person is feeling the same way. It's cloudy. So there could be see this King of Swords. This King of Swords is cloaked and he's peering, but you can't really see. He's sort of obscured, so I feel he's very guarded. He's not opening up. Like you can't, there's a major wall there. So the communication isn't there, which goes well with what I said here. Someone is not opening up about how they feel. So everything is suspended, not only physically, but emotionally. There's no real communication in this spread. But we have like I say, the Hierophant here. So there's some kind of commitment to each other here, but it's not spoken, it's not expressed. In the Judgment card here is an important part of the spread. The message with the Judgment card is saying that it's time to step up. It's time to open up. It's time to walk through this gate, to leave this dark area and come into the light. Come out of the light. You can't see the full picture in this card. I've seen the artwork that this card comes from, and the landscape extends to the side, so you're only seeing part of it. So that's kind of working well with this message. You're only seeing one part of the picture, but what I'm getting at is that the landscape from your perspective, that would be you, Leo, and I'm assuming also the other person. The landscape that these two are in at the moment, it's like a labyrinth here. You're not seeing it from this card, but like I said, I've seen the artwork, and it's like an Escher labyrinth, and everything is going every which way. So there's confusion in the dark here. So the only way to step out of the confusion is to step through this doorway, this archway, come into the light, and communicate. Communicate what you're feeling to the other person, to each other. So even if you can't be together physically, you can at least come together emotionally, because you both feel something here. There's a lot of tension between these two, and the tension is not speaking your truth. The King of Swords, he can speak his truth, but he is very guarded in this card, trying to protect himself. So this could represent the other person is your fire sign, or it could be the way you're both acting right now. You're not, you're both guarded. You want to protect yourself, so you're keeping it cool. But inside, you know how you feel. Seems very specific again, but yeah, that's really what I'm getting. Yeah, so yes, these two cards are very strong for your spread. So I think there will be a strong pull to, there's already a form of commitment, and I feel like it's just a matter of time before you step into the light and you express that. So that's what I'm getting for the 4th week of March. And this could extend beyond there, because beyond that time, because those are major arcanas, and the energies are strong. They spill into beyond 1 week, you know. And so, yes, let me know if this is your story. Leave me your comment. Give me a like, share, subscribe. Click the bell notification button. And I wish you well for the coming weeks. Hang in there, and we'll all get through it. It won't last forever. So bye for now.